I'm Chris Dorr, I'm 27 years old and I'm a mechanical engineer. Mechanical engineer looks after machines, anything that has mechanical components that move. I work for the Defence Science and Technology Organisation, and we are a research and scientific support agency for the Defence Force. So whether it's a large-scale upgrade for a fleet of aircraft, or whether it's helping to qualify a new piece of equipment to go into an aircraft, we look at those sorts of problems. I'm a junior engineer in the helicopter structural integrity area, and we get to play with the toys basically, and that's what I like the most about the job. I get to go out in the field and see how the Army operates and see how we can help them. It's only through doing that that we really get an appreciation of the challenges that they face day to day, and also understand how the way we work and what we do affects them. We sort of look after all the rotary wing aircraft, so your Black Hawk, Seahawk, Sea King, Sea Sprite. We usually get called in when things go wrong. We've probably spent over 50% of our man hours for the last year assisting the Board of Inquiry into the Sea King crash in Indonesia, looking at possible reasons why the accident might have occurred. The work that I'm currently doing in testing components for the Sea King helicopter, that's looking at the control cables for the tail rotor. Now that's a flight critical component. There's no backup, there's no reserve system for that, so that this is a component that if it fails, the helicopter will, there's catastrophic consequences for the helicopter and crew. So we're looking at to learn more about the actual strength of the cables, looking to learn more about how they perform under higher loads and what sort of failure strengths they have, and how the maintainers inspect these components. If we can help them out by applying technology, anything that we can do to help them find cracks and do it in a more efficient and ultimately accurate manner saves time, saves money, and can save lives. In the end, you're helping to keep an aircraft in the air that's worth millions of dollars. It's helping defend the country. It's helping, in times of crises, be it cyclones, floods, that sort of thing. You sort of get a bit of buzz out of that. Through high school, I was good at those subjects that sort of led you into a career in engineering, so mathematics and science-based subjects. When I was growing up in Brisbane, we were under the flight path for the F-111s that would take off from Amberley. And I always enjoyed sort of looking skyward when they flew over and just being amazed at sort of how quick they could go by, how loud they were, how big they were, and that they could actually stay up in the air. I guess it was a combination of a lot of little things that sort of pushed me into the field. I did a Bachelor of Mechanical and Space Engineering up at the University of Queensland. It was basically a mechanical engineering degree with a focus on aerospace. As an engineer, I can find myself giving presentations, working in a lab environment where you're working with machinery and equipment, just holding meetings where you're trying to communicate ideas with people, brainstorm for a project. So once you've sort of finished your degree and you've got that technical background as a solid base, you then need to develop skills in communication. While you are studying, DSTO I know does offer work placements. That's definitely a great thing to do if you're looking at trying to get a job here, and if you know how the place works, it makes the interview a lot easier. I like to play sport. We have a great competition here at work for beach volleyball. There's always a lot of fun to be had, so we have a competition each year, and the group that I work with is a really great close-knit group. Everyone looks after each other and sort of helps out and makes it a sort of a joy to come into work. All our work focuses basically in the end on the safety aspect. It's all about keeping an aircraft flying for as long as possible, but in a safe manner. That's sort of the crux of it. When you get out and talk to the Defence Force personnel that are flying in those aircraft that you're looking after, that you realise how important it really is and how much they do appreciate the effort you're putting in. So very rewarding.